my god!
That's terrifying.
Oh my god!
It's like the hands of Hades.
That's terrifying.
What up, everybody?
Hello.
We're here to watch RWBY, so that's how it is.
So that's how it is.
That's how it is.
Season 6, episode 4. We're back. We saw a quite an explosive flashback.
Yeah.
Lore drop. It's always fun when the show does that.
Pretty cool. Like the light of God and the light of or the God of darkness come together, and they say, "Nope, we're gonna go ahead and leave."
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
Enjoy
God.
your immortality, Salem. Good luck. And then
I
Peachy
like
went back to his home
that
planet.
they just kind of got offended in a very petty way and just left everybody to deal with an immortal crazy bitch.
Yeah, I mean, they had 1,000 other places and things they could be doing. This is just one of their toys.
They cursed her to walk the earth indefinitely, and then was just like, "Oh yeah, I guess humanity will be there too."
Like,
And whatever else
you're
happens.
mad at that? And then like surprised at her getting emotional from it, you know?
And then eventually rising to power because as an immortal, what else would you do as a human? You
I know.
I love gods being petty though, like, you know, Greek mythology, all those gods, petty as fuck.
It's true.
And
Greek and
when
Roman
gods are
mythology.
written as petty, it just makes sense because I guess wouldn't you be? What kind of problems would you have if you were a god?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd just be like, I'm not dealing with this immortal.
I guess the
creature.
worst thing they did, in my opinion, is just like leaving.
Yeah.
They essentially
The moon?
created the crisis. Yeah, fuck you and your moon.
That's true.
And making her ex-lover do everything too. So
Bye. That's true, though. It is kind of one of those
So bad.
situations where the character creates the problem. And then usually, like in Wreck-It Ralph 2, that's why I hate movies like that, where like the main character creates the problem, then solves the problem, and is like called a hero. It's like, no. You just fixed what you broke in the first place.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
in this, they didn't even bother. They were just like, you know what, we may come back someday. We're going to leave you guys to your own means. See if this lady ever dies, and we might come back someday.
Isn't that how, so like getting the 4 relics together, right? That's like how you summon them again or something? Like then they say they would come back to...
Sorry.
Would the god, the light and dark god come back to judge humanity when they're ready?
I think that the 4
100.
maidens are meant to have the 4 relics, and then judging by the relic that we know currently that Oz has, you can make wishes. It's like a genie. So I wonder if all the relics have that. It's a transitive, do they all have that same power?
Yeah.
Because if so, then I guess that's kind of like, it is kind of like an infinity stone.
If you put them all
situation.
together, then
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Who knows what will happen? But we know that this is not a market
Nope.
substitute. And you should support the official release. Watch it on roosterteeth.com. Then come back, support us, like the video, watch, comment, engage with us. It really helps the algorithm on YouTube. And you can support us on Patreon. Get a $5 holla ahead.
$5 holler.
Every one of our shows is on premium access, but this is premium access ahead in the early access tier.
Oh,
Crazy things
my
that we're
God.
doing here, but really, it's a great way to support us. You help. You're the lifeblood of our channel. You make it all possible. Check out all the social media poisons: Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram.
TikTok.
I would like to add that on this day, 10/29, we double dropped Ruby on Patreon.
Ooh.
Hey.
Hey, and
Discord
you, can, and you
and
know
It
it's
happens
10/29
sometimes.
because look, she got spider earrings.
Yeah, it's
That's right.
Halloweeny time.
Halloween weekend, baby.
People on YouTube are like, it's December. Why is she wearing
It's
that?
Halloweeny
that's true. I
time.
know.
I'm on time.
Uh-huh.
Very mucho.
And let's just see how it is, I guess.
Let's do it. Mikey will join us in
Turlington.
after these 3 episodes. He's in Chicago today.
The Windy City, if you will.
Windy City.
It's probably cold there. It's kind of chill. It's been chilly in India.
That's
Oh
so
my
it's
so
probably
god.
freezing
I
in
can't
Chicago.
deal with winter Chicago.
Yeah, I know. Which is
Can't
6 months of the
do
year,
it.
and just like it's 6 months of the year here.
Huh.
Yeah. Shirley,
That's cool.
come
Forgot
dance.
about this.
I don't know if I really noticed how they show her weapon kind of like
Unfolding.
coming. Yeah, that's right.
yeah. We always notice something new gleaning on from the intro, when
Because
you
it's all
see
like
it.
1 second bits.
Yeah.
You get vignettes, and that's it.
Like I bet that was Easter egg or whatever he was reading.
Yeah.
You don't really like this season, so I'm excited.
Oh yeah, Grandma.
Grand.
Maz Kanata.
So really right now, they're right there on the snow with the genie having just told them all a super immersive virtual reality story. Sorry.
So that was the that was the little
Grimby?
octopus thing, wasn't it?
Yep.
Trying to catch Ruby.
Lovecraft
The
monster.
one that Lionheart
Lionheart.
was killed by.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
Screw that.
Lionheart went down as a hero, though.
A martyr. I won't call him a hero. I'll call him a martyr.
Because, well, that's how Oz is spinning it, right? It's like, oh, he was...
But I also don't like that. I don't like that Oz has final say on what's truth and what's not, you know?
I think Oz is very much used to being in control, maybe, of the narrative, so...
I think we're going to maybe see him lose it then, hopefully.
Because he was burdened with all this knowledge, but now everybody knows, so... He no longer knows what's best, I don't think.
I mean, it's kind of like, it's like the law of civilizations. Even if you get it, like, as close to perfect as you can, it's still not going to last forever.
Yes.
It will fall
You have to adapt eventually, or, Empires rise and fall for a reason.
You all heard her too, right?
I don't know, subsidies?
There was so much you hadn't told us.
Maybe we
How
can
could you
deal
think
with
that was okay?
Professor,
Yay, sir.
what is your plan to defeat Salem?
I don't have one.
After all this time.
Bro!
You just rocked a kid, man.
Yep. It's assaulting a minor.
No one wanted me. I was cursed. I gave my life to you because you gave me a place in this world. I thought I was finally doing some good. But you are. Meeting you was the worst luck of my life.
I mean, you're still better off with Oz. Like, you can understand why maybe he had to withhold some things.
Maybe you're right.
He's gone. Forever.
What happened?
He's not gone forever.
Gone.
Oh, he's gonna fuck off for a while.
Tell him we're not done yet!
No, this is different. He's gone. It's like he's locked himself deep inside my head.
Oh my god.
I hate this. I want it to stop.
He just left us?
What are we gonna do now?
Enough! We need to get a move on. It'll
Granny.
be dark before we know it, and every one of you is spewing negativity. There's a trail over there. Trails usually lead somewhere.
Lady, I don't know who you think you are, but
No buts. I understand
who are you?
that you're upset. Honestly, I'm still coming to terms with the fact that this is humanity's second time around. But if we don't move, we die. And I'll be damned if I've lived this long just to die out here in the cold.
Right on.
She's a vibe.
She's making
She's
the
right.
most sense right now.
Come on.
Hard to be mad at Oz when it's just a kid right now.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's in kid form.
Well, I understand why they're upset. but
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah,
I
for
also
sure.
feel like this is an over-exaggeration. Like, overreaction.
Can we get some more belts for Ruby?
I think it's fine because they asked literally, "Are you lying about anything else?" And he was holding all
Everything.
this back. Yeah.
Salem, the kids,
Of course
everything.
not. You're your own person.
Don't lie to him, Ruby.
Well, he
We're
is.
better than that.
He's his own person.
He is, though.
Well, Crow's also very cynical as well, you know. His perspective is he's seen this come and go before, kind of a thing.
Yeah, he's trying to turn Oscar into a grouch.
Oscar into a grouch.
So I could just, I'm on the end, I could just leave. I could just go right now.
Just fall over. Anime one friend. Fried Rock.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
The Goon Squad.
In their Bowser airships.
Yeah. It's like you see Baby Bowser. Like,
Yeah, all the Koopalings.
fucking Wendy.
Wendy Koopa.
That's
Welcome back.
pretty cool. It's very purple.
Oh, Tyrion and his weird
You
ass.
missed us as much as we missed you.
He got something new on his tail.
He got therapy through stabbing.
Is that the Prince Albert of tail piercings?
Probably.
Speaking of which,
Other faunus like
where is
that's
that
hot.
fawn?
Nah, he likes the tea.
Emeralds, come on. Don't tell me something happened to her.
I will cut off more than just your tail.
Careful, little girl.
Cinder isn't here to protect you anymore.
Oh, that's nice. Good camera work.
Listen, they're just
The
gonna show
animation
up,
is
I
so
hope.
good now.
Like micro facial expressions are visible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't misunderstand. I am in mourning just as you.
Shut up.
Because it appears you failed our queen. And that is a tragedy.
He's crazy. I love
His
it.
giggles are like Mickey's laughs. You just have to laugh at him.
Okay.
Oh no, she's scared.
That's probably why they keep him outside.
I love him.
He's the one I'm most scared for them to go up against again. He's just got no morals. He sits like L.
What did you do?
I would like you to explain to me how it is you failed so spectacularly.
I want to cosplay as her so bad.
Y'all trusted the lion.
That'd be
man.
awesome.
Fauna's militia split our forces.
Stop. Let me rephrase the question. Who is responsible for your defeat?
No, he's gonna do it. He's gonna go full martyrdom.
You think?
I take full responsibility.
Oh my god.
That wouldn't be fair now, would it?
Damn.
We all
I like that everybody sitting on that side of the table is just fucked. Just. I don't.
Oh my god, oh my god! Oh my god!
That's terrifying.
Just like Lionheart.
Oh my god!
It's like the hands of Hades.
That's terrifying.
Let me go.
It's like in the movie Ghost.
Except not. Thinking of Drag Me to Hell.
Emerald. I want you to tell me who's
Dude, I feel so bad for Emerald right now.
I don't.
She's terrified.
She killed what's her face?
Whose fault is it really? Oh, okay. Yeah. Throw her under the bus.
Cinder.
She ain't here. Fuck it. And in Ghost, remember they used to like drag them to hell when they were bad people.
I want you
Shadows.
to understand.
Are you talking about the Demi Moore movie?
I want you to understand
I'll
why
show you.
Cinder
Okay.
must be left to toil
I know what
in
you're
her
talking about.
isolation until she redeems herself.
So she knows.
She's alive.
Yeah, y'all didn't even check.
Joking. How could you know that?
Are you questioning our divine savior?
Please don't kill this dude.
Of course not. Forgive me.
Yeah. Don't be a dummy.
It's important not to lose sight of what drives us. Love, justice, reverence.
The fear of me.
What are you gonna do? What's that guy's name?
The
Hazel?
moment you put
Yeah.
your desires before my own, they will be lost.
Hey, he don't deserve this, man. Come on.
Fear's the mind killer.
Fear is the mind killer. Such a cool shot.
This is simply the truth. The path to your desires is only found through me.
I don't understand why they're pleased with
And
themselves
so
at
we
all.
must press on.
I think old girl's gonna flip.
The sword under Vacuo's academy, Shade.
Ma'am. I have more to report.
Oh my god, bro. Sit down. Dude. You're
The
brave.
children are taking the lamp to Atlas.
Not if I can help it.
And they're being led by Ozpin.
Oof.
The pin dropped.
Daddy.
So soon.
He's the only man with a chance of getting through to Iron.
Oh.
If that happens,
Is that her anger?
Everyone's so afraid of her.
Yeah.
Don't break. This window's nice, man.
Oh my god.
You need to get tempered glass.
Oh my god.
Because of her temper?
come on.
Yeah, what is her name? Amber?
Emerald.
Emerald. I always
Like Emerald
mix her-
City.
Emerald is gonna flip now. Look at
Yeah,
that.
Always remember Emerald City.
She is. She's terrified. But also, I don't feel bad for her because she killed Penny by creating the
the
illusion.
The hallucination.
Illusion, yeah,
They
whatever.
ripped her
made-
into pieces.
That was rough.
yeah.
Oh god, she did it.
That was cool,
So
man.
cool.
That was cool.
She did it.
They had to have everybody leave so they all didn't die when she did that.
No one wants shards of glass in their face.
Yeah.
Squid Game.
Damn, I really need to watch it.
Granny's the mood.
Doesn't look like this is gonna let up.
Just want to get this stupid relic to Atlas.
Let's hope we don't have to walk all the way there.
I thought
It
Trails
doesn't look very comfortable to carry.
You have nothing better to do than to harass a defenseless old lady.
Everyone quiet. Do you hear that?
Old Town? Yeah.
Well, at least one good thing happened today.
Brunswick.
It looks abandoned.
It's still better than this.
Come on, I think we could all use some rest.
Brunswick. That's how I've seen that as bowling.
Brunswick.
Yes, the Brunswick little spits the ball back at you.
Is that what that machine is called?
I think so.
Is that true?
It's the brand at least. Or one
Oh,
of
the
them.
brand. Okay. Okay. You know that's
Look at
Canadian,
Baby
New
Ruby.
Brunswick?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I had a coworker who worked there. Really nice guy.
I know someone from Newfoundland.
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 The only part of Canada I've ever visited was Niagara Falls. I think we went on both sides. But that was it. I need to go, man. It's so close. I've been in the Toronto airport before.
Look at all the little rubies.
I
over there.
know.
It's so cute.
I think that's to scale it. They want to, so we know, or the visual effects artist knows how to scale
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Yeah. It's neat.
Yeah, it's a little dinky ruby figurine. Show us
Yeah.
one more. It's a cool layer. We've never seen the outside bridge, I guess, to her hideout.
Dude, I own art books, tons of art books from video games and stuff like that's just nothing but that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, all the
Design
artist
stuff,
renditions.
yeah.
I just got the
Yeah.
newest one for the Metroid game, Metroid Dread, that just came out.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
nice.
pretty
I want to
nice.
get one for Dune, actually. The one that just came
yeah,
out.
that'd be
That would be
gorgeous.
cool. So, kind of a
Yeah.
fill in the gaps, moving things along type episode. Right?
Last episode was so thick too. That's why.
It was a thick booty.
Was like
Big old dense boy.
emotional responses from both ends when you had the reaction to Ozpin's life,
Yeah.
and then Salem had her outburst over Cinder. Like both of them, both sides were just like in emotional like distress.
Yeah.
Also, both sides kind of alienated their own group. Like, I don't know, they're probably used to Salem acting up because they all left right before the glass broke. But that can't be appreciated all around. You see, only Tyrion.
Emerald was not there for it.
Emerald was not there for it. Even Watts was like, oh yeah, you're the boss, okay.
Yeah.
But Tyrion's the only one that's devoted.
He's
like
like
he
a-
thinks he's a
He's a zealot. He's a
for sure.
fanatic. Yeah.
I don't know. I think he might just be himself. You
Yeah,
know,
it's
like,
Like, are you
Totally offers-
questioning
yeah.
our
Our divine savior.
Yeah.
yeah, I think
So
he's
funny.
just
Maybe
He's
just
just lost
out there. Yeah,
one
he'd
or
follow
two.
any powerful leader kind of a thing.
Yeah,
That's a good
yeah.
observation though, in terms of both of the supposed leaders of our both good guys and bad guys did kind of inadvertently alienate all of their followers, all their most loyal followers too.
Yeah.
By, you know, I guess, well, in Salem's case, you know, it's kind of atypical behavior of her, or typical, I should
Yeah,
say.
probably typical behavior.
Yeah, but atypical behavior of Oz. But yeah.
And well, I guess they're finding out it was kind of typical for him to be lying so much. But
Yeah, it's interesting.
No.
It's good parallels, and that's what I mean about like this show's. I think the reason that we're so much more engaged now than we were perhaps when we started is just they've tightened up the writing over each season so much.
Yeah.
And now you have so much. You understand the motivations. You understand where all these characters are going and all this.
It's operating on layers
and you
now.
can see it in your mind what they're setting up and everything, which is really neat.
Yep. Like the first few seasons, I'm not gonna say they were spinning their wheels, but it took a while. It took until season 2, I think, before we really understood what the grand scope of the series was. And then 3, 4, like
aim.
every season has been building it, peeling back a layer of the world. And yeah, they have room for nuanced storytelling and like metaphors and stuff.
And it's so cool that like, you know, Monty who created this show and created all these ideas, like people have carried these through to be, I mean, so popular. I mean, you could argue now it's probably more popular than it's ever been. It's got the video game and everything.
Yeah,
so it's cool
for sure.
for, you know, even though despite, you know, his loss and their fans' loss, that the series succeeds still today. It's going strong and it has a bigger following than it's ever had.
Yeah.
And the animation is better. The writing is better. Like everything about it is improving as it goes along, which is great for his legacy. You know, it pays respect to him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I like that they still add his name in every episode. And it's created by Monty.
Yeah,
wouldn't be there without him.
Absolutely. Let's watch more.
Let's watch more. Yeah. What do you guys have anything else to add?
No, I mean, I can't believe Oz can lock himself away that deep into his mind, into whatever's mind. But
that is a cowardly to me.
Do you
like, you know, just because he's able to do it, he just kind of
I should just like answer the questions, like face it. It's a long time coming, man.
Say you're sorry.
Yeah,
least,
it's a long time coming.
I don't think he's used to doing that. I think he's so used to being having the ability to insulate himself from everything, and I don't think that he's used to being that vulnerable with people. And he's probably been withholding intentionally for a very long time. So
is there anything in his story that, in your opinion, justifies why he was withholding this information?
Not particularly. Not yet.
I can't think of other than him just being embarrassed at the bad things he used to do when he was kind of ruling with her.
Yeah.
And maybe he didn't want to explain the complicated, like, intimate relationship he had with Salem, because it's a hard thing to explain. I mean, that they were able to physically live it almost through that genie's vivid storytelling maybe was a better way for them to experience that than just through the mouth of Oz himself. Yeah. But I don't know. I couldn't say. I think they would have understood if when he was coming clean last season or whatever, whenever he told the story about the two brothers or whatever. Yeah, remember like last season they were like, okay, that's everything, right? And he said, yes, that's everything. If you would have came clean then, I think they would have been fine with it. It would have been weird, but they wouldn't be absolutely not.
It's not as deep as this now.
I think that maybe he has part of his identity mixed up with being the headmaster of this school. So like, there's a part of him that professionally has this responsibility to the school to keep it going in good faith and moving forward and everything. And sometimes, you know, as we know in real life, in private industry, or in really anything, government, whatever, that includes withholding information and not withholding information, you know, at certain times, etc. So maybe it's a personal dilemma where he's never personally felt this vulnerable because he's always kind of had this position of power as a crux to say, like, this is in the good of the greater community by virtue of my position here at the school, you know, kind of thing. And now he doesn't have that really. So what does he have? You know, previously, if they were students of his, they had to recognize his authority, but now they're all kind of in it together. And they need to be emotionally closer to each other than ever in order to trust one another. And so that's some place that he's just not used to being, I think.
Yeah, I'm also torn. Like, I don't know if I can blame him because all that was disclosed is, like, extremely personal. Like, it's basically his death, his rebirth, his love story, his family. Like, he had daughters. And, like, I just, like, all that is just, like, I mean, it must be, like, extremely painful to even, like, talk about, let alone to watch it all over again, like a movie, you know what I mean?
But it needs to be dealt with,
but
unfortunately.
At the same time, like, he's asking them to risk their lives on this mission, so they're entitled to know the whole story.
Correct.
I understand why he didn't say it, and I feel like maybe he shouldn't have been shunned away in this way. I feel like maybe that was too much.
Yeah, I would have said so too, but if it weren't for him whole saying, yep, I definitely told you everything. Right now, it's just that lie is cutting deep for everybody. Like, we literally gave you the chance to come clean, and you said that was all. And now, so this hits even deeper. I think they just need maybe 6 or 7 episodes apart. And then
my God.
He'll come back, and then, you know, like, I've learned some things in my isolation inside Oscar's head.
Poor kid. Now he's alone.
He got so angry. He like punched him. Like,
that was probably the most unexpected response I've had.
Yeah,
I think Crow's gonna freak out like that.
Don't hit kids, by the way. Don't endorse hitting children.
Possessing, even if an eternal being is possessing them.
Right. Yeah. But even if your headmaster is possessing your son, don't punch him in the face.
Crow, it wasn't happening at all.
I guess
he feels most betrayed because he felt like he didn't belong anywhere, and
He was close to him. He was being played in a way too.
Yeah, for Crow not even to know any of that info,
Kind of
he probably
hurtful.
felt, yeah.
He was his friend.
He's like, I should know more than these kids. What the fuck, man?
And he probably lost like so many of his friends too in this battle. And it's like
Crow's side so much. I mean, Oz's side.
Yeah, if people are dying and they don't know what they're even dying for, then that's fucked up.
It's kind of like Crow is chosen cynicism, whereas Oz is chosen to be righteous. You know what I mean? Because you can kind of choose where you want to fall on certain sides of things.
Yeah.
And I think Crow is just chosen to be cynical about it, whereas like Oz is chosen to. And when I say righteous, I mean like even self-righteous about it. So it's not necessarily like pure-hearted in nature, but they both chose how they want to react to things. It makes good dichotomy between the two characters.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, we're going to jump into the next RWBY episode, y'all. Don't forget, like, subscribe, engage with us. Check out our Patreon if you want to jump ahead right now. I can't wait.
Bye.
Thank you all so much for watching this week's episode of RWBY. We'd like to give a special shout out to our super patrons, Raga, Misha, Sakif, Clayton Davis, Mr. Momus, and Joe Mags. Thanks again and have a great weekend.